just met my assistant principal at Wilson, so Jamie Duncan, did I get that right? All right, and our coach Brendan Ferguson, our principal Dr. Jerry Adams. I always want to say hello. This is Dr. Jerry Adams. Can't get your phone call right now, but you know, and then our assistant principal, Miss Cooper, Vicki Cooper. She's the one that's helped me out the most. Come in here, she sits me down, best office. She brings her own equipment. I say furniture there, and has it really decked out, very leopardy in there. Sets the tone. And you think it's really nice, and then I seen a kid come in there, and boy, I was like, man, I wouldn't want to come in this leopard. I don't want to. That should be a tiger stripe, because she gets after them. All right, and I like that. So about the game, you know, I thought we played really hard, and I told our kids after the game that's the first time I felt like that I was a Coronado Mustang, that I was a part of their team, and I felt like I was renting. And they were leasing me out for a couple of weeks, but their effort and their desire is kind of what I like. Is what I like there, and the energy. And I felt like that was my team out there, and I know we came up short, but I was very excited. Thought we had a great atmosphere here. We had the crowd in the rain, the sideline was going, the student body was going. Great band again. Can't say that. You know, they get us going, and I thought it was a great atmosphere. I wish we could have came up and won. So.
Okay, Seth. I got to tell you, Coach Young and I, we were having a lot of fun, weren't we, Coach? That first quarter and a half, we were having so much fun, and we were up 31-7 in the second quarter, and then you snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Right there. I was amazed. What were you thinking? You're up 31-7. What are you thinking?
I can tell you exactly what I was thinking. I look up 31-7. There's 10 minutes left in the second quarter. I said, "Oh my goodness, we're gonna be here until 2 a.m."
We're gonna score 200
No. That's not what I said. I knew that. I knew there was a lot of time in the game, and I knew Odessa was gonna fight back. They're a playoff football team. I've seen them on film. I know their coach does a great job, and they have a lot of great effort. So we're trying to win a game.
Well, I got to tell you, Coach, it was really impressive, the kickoff returns, but that's not a good thing to have as your best play, your kickoff return.
It is our best play. I was thinking about putting that third down, and they can kick us off, and then if we don't make it, we'll just either punt or get a field goal.
You can bring your kicker in, put him behind the line of scrimmage, back Sherman up, kick it to him.
I was thinking about doing that. If suddenly wouldn't be such a part of our punt game, we might put Sherman back there and just let him run it.
He is amazing, Coach. You've had some tremendous athletes at Cap Rock. I mean, really great receivers and quarterbacks, and Sherman's a receiver. This is really an outstanding player.
He is. He's somebody you asked if you like big plays or big drives. I like big plays, so I don't have to call another one. And you know, he's somebody that can take a ball and go score, and that's always makes your job a lot easier. So you don't have to think of anything else. And that's good for him, and he's getting himself into shape. He's done a good job. Did a great job practicing this week, but they all did. I felt like this is probably our best week of practice as far as effort. Even when they're retired, you know, I didn't hear. They know I don't care about their complaints, and they started finishing stuff for the first time since I've been there. So I'm very excited, and their effort. They're starting to get a lot mentally tougher.
You don't care about their complaints, really?
No.
You don't?
No. They got a lot of them. They got a list. I had to learn how not to care after a while because they brought them in at the beginning.
They got you figured out, though, now. Well, I will tell you that Coach Sebastian Galindo, the running back for Odessa High, 42 carries, 395 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was named High School All-American after the game, and he's on the Heisman watch list now.
Well, to be fair to our defense, it was the offense that put them on the field. We only had 44 snaps. They had 92, and they stopped them, gave us a lot of stops. And as an offense, if you're playing what we play, it's you have to go score. They did all what they were supposed to do, and we just didn't get it done on the offensive side. You know, special teams was really big for us, and they gave, even when we're not working though, what impressed me is they found a way to compete in the game. So if it was taking a kickoff return, kicking a 43-yard field goal, getting stops, turning the interception to a touchdown, that's what they did, and that's what was impressive.
Well, the defense did shut down the passing game. They only had 29 yards passing.
We had some great corners. That's the best corners I've ever coached. It's a luxury. It's like driving a BMW. I guess, I don't know, I've never driven one, but I imagine the ride is pretty nice.
You heard that's what it's like?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when my daughter had a BMW, I've never had one either. But anyway, well, Coach, I know JT Morris is learning. You know, a lot of people don't realize that you didn't have any spring football with the Mustangs. So you've been doing what you've been doing since the middle of August, trying to get your system installed. And it's difficult. It's a hard system for a guy that hadn't played it. JT Morris did not quarterback last year, and he's come in there, and I know that you're really proud of what he's doing.
Yeah, you know, it was something that he can see on film, learn from what he was doing. I wish we wouldn't have to learn here in front of everybody, but that's just part of it. He's done a great job. You know, the difference between the quarterback, you know, he has more ability, I better not say this too much, than the kid that's coaching. He should be coaching. The kid that's quarterbacking Caprock. The difference is the kid from Caprock's been doing it since 7th grade. And when every coach came in that I hired new, I wouldn't spend time with him. The quarterback would come in and install the offense. So he knew it inside and out. He knew how to do the defense, and that's where, you know, it's not fair to ask JT to do all that yet. And I kind of put him in a bind where I was asking him to do more than what he could, and that's my fault as a coach. You know, I was kind of hoping instead of probably doing what we should do or he's comfortable with.
Well, the San Angelo Lakeview coming to town, homecoming. I know you're a big homecoming guy. You love the parade and marching up down the hall and doing all that stuff at school. You're excited about homecoming now that you feel a part of the Mustangs.
Actually, I like all that stuff. I think that's what's been missing. I think the parade, the pep rallies, all that stuff when I was going to school, that's what I remember. I'm sorry, I didn't remember my algebra test. All right, probably that I failed it and I had to go retake it. But I do remember all the pep rallies. I remember the band in front, you know, in front of the stadium. I remember all that stuff, and that's what you know. That's what we're trying to do at Coronado's, to develop memories for these guys and make it worthwhile for what they're doing. And so homecoming, we're getting after it. I guess at 5 or 6 in the morning tomorrow with the TV, and then we're gonna roll with it all day and enjoy it. And if we think the game's gonna start at 8, you hadn't seen Caprock play, we might be here until 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. But now, what's happening at 5 in the morning?
We're having TV. Am I right on that?
Fox Football Friday.
Fox Football Friday. Game days at Coronado tomorrow. How about that?
Yes, sir.
That's great. That's great. Sebastian Galindo will be guest speaker. Sorry about that, Coach.